Hello everyone. Welcome back. Hang on. I already have music going in the background. We'll see if I'm gonna how much I'm gonna record. Because I'm kind of doing this last minute, which is really ironic because last time I recorded a lot in advance, and I didn't really take advantage of that, but I was very busy. I did things. Things happened. I cleaned my room, mostly. I feel like such a man-child saying it that way. Oh my god. Yeah, which maybe isn't completely inaccurate, let's be honest. Don't want a friendly fire. But yeah, I know I built some furniture, built a pants rack. Which is a thing. Let me just really wish that this dialogue could go fucking faster.
My crew wants you to know how much we appreciate the help. Any way we can repay you?
Although, you know, honestly,
You take care.
honestly though, now that I'm thinking about it, now I'm saying it, well, there is a bunch of things, a bunch of interesting things to talk about. So, well, I'm just thinking about, like, all the Bethesda news, and how do I feel about it, because my opinion matters so much. But seriously though, I don't know, cleaning my room, way more interesting. No, I built, well, I don't know. I built some furniture, and I was humbled a bit. Maybe, well, there's a few things to it, I guess. I built some shelves. Well, I built a shelf. I want to build some more in the same sort of style. So what it is a very, very simple style of shelf, where it is a plank, a 1x12 plank, 3 1x12 planks connected to 3 legs, 2 in the rear, 2 in the back, and then 1 in the middle, in the front middle. This thing, I was like, my grandfather, generously, I don't know about generously, he paid for it, for the wood and the materials because I cleaned his car. It was in exchange for that, and it was kind of depressing because I was like, well, I don't think, it was like, okay, and I bought some, like, stains as well. I was like, I don't think this is gonna be, he was like, how about $200? I was like, okay, alright. So, it was like, okay, that $200, I was like, this wood isn't gonna cost $200, I don't wanna have it hang over his head, forever. But then it turns out it came to, like, $196, so it's like, oh my god, okay. Yeah, and, yeah, so, oh my god, this is not gonna take long enough for me to explain this whole thing. The problem was that I did joiner. I did some basic, like, half laps, and I wanted to do, like, a mortise and tenon with a wedge in the middle, for the top of the boards, but, I didn't have time. I needed to get it done, so I did a half lap. So technically, like, the leg is sticking up a bit. Well, no, it's more of a, well, technically, it's more of a, it is a rabbit joint, technically, which is very similar to a lap, but it's more, depends on how the boards are overlapping. Actually, I do wonder, because it's Rabbet, Rabbet, and I do wonder where the etymology of that comes from. But yeah, the joints were loose, and I really just needed to get it into my room. It is 6 feet wide and 4 feet tall, because I was looking for, like, oh, I'll get some 2x4s for the legs, I'll get some 6-footers, cut them into 3-foot, and, but they didn't have any 6-foot boards, they only have 8-foot, and I'm like, I don't want to get 8-foot boards, because it's going to stick out the back of his truck, and that's like a whole thing, and I don't want to deal with it. So I got these, but they did have 4-foot 2x4s, and I was like, okay, that works, and that was actually manageable to do. And also part of the problem is that I really need a better way. I cut the notches on the shelves. I cut them with a table saw, which means I had to manhandle a 1x12 by 6 or 1x12, a 6-foot long 1x12 over a thing, and I had to do that for the corners and for the middle. The middle was fine. And actually I didn't do the ends, because I was like, okay, this is going to be insane. Like, I literally don't have the room for it. I have to, like, move my saw, and I don't want to do that right now. And also, what that means is that it sticks out in the back a little bit, which is, there would be room without doing this, but there's more room for cables, which is important, because I do have cables coming down. Yeah, the really silly thing about it was that I was in such a hurry to get it done, or to use it, that, I was in such a rush to get it done that I moved it, I assembled it downstairs, and then I moved it upstairs. This, again, 6-foot by 4-foot by 1 foot. Which, I did that all by myself, and with clamps on it. And, yeah. Although, it did fall up. Well, it didn't fall apart, but the clamps, like, it didn't just, like, disassemble itself. It stuck together surprisingly well, but I did have to, like, reapply glue. And such. God, I feel like a dummy. But yeah, yeah, and that shelf, like, I just had like 8 boxes of stuff previously there, like, just like not shipping crates. God, did these bounty hunters just show up to a fucking pirate outpost? We're like, yo, our target's in there, we gotta get him. Damn. What was I gonna say? That was kind of sad. Oh god, what was I gonna say? Yeah, no, I managed to... I managed to cut those 8 boxes down to 3, and well, kind of 3.5. There's one box that does have some Legos that I'm kind of like, I don't have like this. I would love to do something with Legos, but I don't have the space to do it. We don't really have space for a 3D printer. It's just kind of where it is because, oh god, I nearly died. I'm like at half HP, Jesus. Can of bacon. What was I gonna say? Advanced mag shot with ammo that doesn't work with the mag shot. Cool. Sorry, does Urban Eagle sound more like a clothing outfitters? Like Urban Outfitters and like American Eagle? I genuinely forgot what the scan button was. But yeah, that, I also made a pants rack. So my aunt was getting a sod installed in her backyard. I took the pallets. We took the sod, and we just laid the sod out on top of our dead lawn, or dead back lawn, or backyard. And oh, that's interesting. Oh. If you already unlocked access to vehicles, it is now your active vehicle and is available for customization. Oh, cool. Well, that's fun. Thing looks like it would roll over very fast, but that's fine. Ooh. Yeah, so I took those pallets. I have these crates I want to make, and I need more planks. I took the planks, and I'm going to use those, but then I made the thingamabob. And yeah, it should be good. Oh, does this thing have a weapon? It does. Okay, good. If it didn't have a weapon, I wouldn't mind, but yeah, this looks like it has substantial storage space, but maybe it doesn't at all. I mean, I don't think it actually practically does, but okay, I wasn't 100% if they actually did have new vehicles, so that's good to know. But also, sort of same thing of, I really just wanted to get this pants rack up. And so I used screws, which I used screws except for one of them. And then it turned out that, like, I glued the other one because there was, like, because there was, like, part of it, like, split, and I had to glue it up anyway. And then it turned out that I didn't apply enough glue, and it just fell apart, so I had to... So currently, I should have 16 pegs for pants, which is a sentence. But currently, I only have 14, because I haven't screwed the 2 that fell off back. So, yeah, that's a thing. And also, like, those joints, because I was doing it fast, they made them too big, so they're not really super tight. I think there's one joint that's actually, like, good. Unfortunately. So, yeah. But yeah, like, I mean, genuinely going through, just making the pants rack and, like, putting everything up, I'm like, there are pants I haven't worn in 5, maybe longer years. So, like, just get rid of them. And there are other pants that are currently on the rack that I need, I have 2, like, gray formal slacks. I'm like, why do I have these? I only need one. And then I have like way too many shirts. Way too many button-down shirts. I like graphic tees. But yeah, so cleaning is basically half of what I wanted to do, but you know what? It is not too bad. I do kind of have a pile of clothes, but it's so much smaller. 90% of my wardrobe was just a pile on like the ground. It was really bad. Anyways, until next time, have a good day. Great day even. Chowskis.